Emma and I'm here with a brand new video, and this video is an exciting video because this video is going to be a story time. I haven't done one of these videos on my channel yet, but I feel like it's different from my channel, but they're fun to film, and I got the perfect opportunity to do one because something happened last night with two of my friends, Jenna and Vivian. Also, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And let's just get on with the story time. So last night it was me, Jenna, and Vivian. You saw Jenna if you follow my vlog channel, then you would see Jenna. Sorry, I need to turn off my ringer. We were home alone because my parents were at dinner. Around like 9 o'clock, I want to say, we got like someone rang our doorbell, and like who would be ringing our doorbell at this time? So I went and checked like really quietly because we didn't want like to make any noise, because if it was someone that we didn't know, we didn't want to open the door. And it was this person I've never seen before in my life, like never. And he was just standing there, and he rang the doorbell at least 2 more times and was looking through our windows to see if anyone was home. 5 minutes later he left and he bolted out of my gate, because there's like a gate to go into my door. We thought it was maybe just like someone tried to sell us something, because like people do that, like that's happened to me before, like there's someone trying to sell something to my mom. Anyways, we went and sat back down. We got a little scared because like he was looking through our windows and stuff, but then we were fine. And then 5 or 10 minutes later, we get another ring at our doorbell. Honestly, when we heard that, my heart dropped, because like, what if it was the same guy? And like, this guy I've never seen in my life before. Went to the door and it was the same guy, and you rang it 2 more times, and then he covered the peek hole. Like he put his hand over the peek hole so I couldn't see. And I was texting Vivian and Jenna in the other room because they were in the living room, and I didn't want to yell to them because then he would have heard. And then he starts banging on my door, like actually slamming. He was slamming on our front door as hard as he could. Like it was so loud, and I wish live streams on Instagram saved, because Jenna live streamed that whole thing and it was so scary, and I wish it saved, but it didn't, so I don't have any like footage of it. Once he started banging on the door, I sprinted to the living room and I called my mom. We went into the garage because Vivian's dad was almost here. Me and Jenna were like crying. Okay, well, at this point we thought our house was going to be broken into, so that's why we got scared out of our minds. But after that, like, Vivian's dad was on his way already because she called him and told him what happened, and he was dropping off her stuff because she was sleeping over. Vivian didn't cry because she never cries. Anyways, we were crying because we were scared out of our minds. Like, it was so scary. Like, I cannot even explain to you how scary it was. But I called my mom, and she couldn't understand me because I was like bawling my eyes out. She was on her way, and then Vivian's dad was out in the garage, but we were scared to open the garage. And then we opened it. Vivian's dad went through my garage door to the front door where that guy was, and then that guy comes around to our garage, and when he came to my garage, he said,
"You have 5 minutes to explain, or I'm calling the cops."
And we're like, what's going on? Like, we were just minding our own business. We were watching TV and we were on our phones, and then this weird guy rings our doorbell, and he was like,
"I get the toilet paper, but barfing and peeing on our front porch is not okay. And if you guys don't fess up to it, then you're gonna have to talk to the cops."
So after he said that, we were like, what the heck? Like, we don't know what you're talking about. We were literally just inside watching TV, and we were like crying and everything. And he was like,
"Okay, I'm calling the cops."
And then he goes back to wherever he lives. I don't know where he lives. And then his wife or his neighbor, I don't know, it was like this lady that lives next door to us. She came over, and I was on the phone with my mom, so she talked to my mom on the phone. And so they talked about it, and then that guy that did everything, he came to my front door where Vivian's dad, me, and that girl, me, Vivian's dad, Vivian, Jenna, and then that lady that lives next door to us who was talking to us. The guy came, and he just started like insulting us, like, because we got toilet papered like 2.5 weeks ago maybe, like bad, and we can't get it, and it was whatever. He was like,
you know, if you cleaned up this toilet paper, you could use it to wipe up your barf on my front porch.
we're like, okay, one, why would we go outside when we're home alone and it's like 9 o'clock at night and I'm scared to go outside late at night even when my parents are home? And then he was like,
you really should clean up that toilet paper.
And we have trees, so like it's really high, so I can't reach it. I'm like, okay, how are we supposed to reach the toilet paper in a 10-foot tree? We tried getting as much out as we could, but we couldn't. My parents got home and my stepdad went over to talk to him, and apparently it was these two guys that were being stupid. They peed and barfed on their porch and knocked like over their Christmas decorations, and then they came into our front yard and then went through our gate to our patio, and that's what we heard too. Like my dog was over at my mom's and like she was looking at our patio and literally there's nothing there, but we heard something like moving out there, and so they probably went through the gate outside the back gate and ran away. So that's why they blamed it on us, because they came into our property. So that's basically what happened. It was so scary. It seems like not that scary, but for young girls like us, it was terrifying. Oh my god. I was FaceTiming Paige after that, and she literally made my night, so I'll just import pictures of her on the screen right here that absolutely made my night. Love you, Paige. Love you so much, sis. And I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. Make sure you leave a like and comment down below if I should do more of these in the future, because this is really like fun to tell. Still, I'm not probably going to stay home alone for a while. Yeah, subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh, does anyone else try doing this? Moving your chair without using your legs. I burped. And from the other side, I got new decorations. I got some of these, and they're on my wall too. Pretty lit. Comment decoration ideas I should put in my room because it's empty.